Wait a minute. That question was brought to me 3 times. I opened the regular meeting. Tony Peanut, which is the assessor that came in here, and he was waiting. He said, I gotta be out of here, Bob, at 7 o'clock. I sent Tony home and we went into the regular meeting. The question was asked, did I open the regular meeting? Yes, we opened the regular meeting.
Tuesday, Monday night, no, you did not.
We opened the regular meeting.
No.
And
Tuesday
when
night.
Tony went home,
No.
when Tony went home, I let him go because he had to be
You're
here after
you're
7.
missing the point. 2 different nights. The meeting was scheduled for Monday night.
And we postponed it till Tuesday night.
You postponed the assessors meeting. We never opened the councilors meeting on Monday night.
We did, and the question was asked to me that evening, and it's.
You wanna read the minutes? You
Yeah.
wanna look at the tapes?
Well, I'm sure you take the minutes, and we take the
Look at the
tapes,
tapes.
but I'll tell you something, and the tapes right now has been shut off many times when it said termination, and it was shut off.
And I
Very
agree with
conveniently.
it. He read to you Mike's question to MMA. Okay? Your question to MMA is, we had a short meeting and we adjourned till tomorrow night. You never said it was a council meeting. We never did any business, because as soon as you opened, you made a motion to adjourn to the following night. And
What
we
you-
opened the
yes,
assessors
but what
meeting.
you guys were arguing, the point was that night was, you guys used the word adjourn.
Correct.
Because you used the word adjourn, that means everything stopped, it was over.
But
And if you would have read the rest of that letter, you would have found out that the word adjourn does not mean everything is over. The dictionary says this doesn't mean
But
it's
the
over,
councilors
MMA
meeting was
says it's
never
not over.
postponed.
The councilors, 3 of us voted to continue the meeting, and 2 people walked out with the town manager. That is the fact.
You know what the sad part is, guys?
But
You guys go to MMA, they'll answer your questions, how vaguely you ask the question. We respond to MMA with questioning, what question did you actually respond to? We give more, and we get an answer saying, you're not in the majority, we're not gonna answer you. I have 5 such emails.
And I have some of those at home as well.
I disagree, because they sent me copies of yours. Gravel, you were purely in the minority, you were the only one who voted against it, and they answered you.
And I was surprised. about
This
it.
is an unfair playing field. I don't know what's going
That's not
on.
our fault. If
That's
they
not
don't-
your-
No, if they don't wanna answer you, that's not our fault.
I think your basis for
I had
firing
them
is
answer the
based
same
off
thing.
flawed opinions. And that's all they are, is opinions. They
I
have
did
no
not-
legal
I
standing.
did not base my firing on Randy Cannon's job. I based it on the idea he walked out, and when he was walking out, I said, Randy, don't leave. This is a meeting, and we stayed here till
There was the
7:30 that
assessors
night. I said, don't leave, Randy.
There was the assessors meeting.
No, there was not the assessors meeting, it was a regular
He
meeting.
also said this is an illegal meeting as he was leaving.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
well,
was,
it
because
don't
you
matter.
had not called for a meeting for
Well,
Tuesday night for the
Meeting,
council.
illegal meeting, now we're changing the
Okay,
terminology
yeah,
there.
we can argue this all night, because, you know, it's, what do you,
Mr. Chair, the only thing that I would have to add to that is that on September 14th, the night in question, we had an assessors meeting posted, it was well noticed for 6:30. We had a council meeting that was posted and noticed, again, very well, for 7 o'clock. When we sat at this meeting at 6:30, the only meeting that we could open was the 6:30 posted meeting and take action pertaining to that meeting. At 7 o'clock, when the time was posted to open the council meeting on September 14th, there was not enough of us councilors here left to even take action on that. There was people from the newspaper that were on the way here for 7 o'clock. We had codes enforcement officers here for 7 o'clock. We had Dan Lapointe, who was on his way to New York, for 7 o'clock. When they got here, there was no council meeting that was open. And this is when we came back the 15th, which is the following day, at 6:30. I asked, which meeting were you conducting tonight? And you said the council meeting. You'd never taken action at the council meeting.
Mike?
Therefore, that was.
I know we opened the regular meeting, and, you know, we can argue that all
I
day.
guess my whole point is here, is that Randy was given an opportunity according to the law to have this hearing. He chose not to have that hearing. He came here, and him and his attorney both agreed, according to his attorney, that was his, he agreed with that he chose not to have his hearing. And he had that right, and he had the right to have the hearing. he chose to leave instead. And therefore I asked
So in
him,
your opinion, it still rises to the level of just cause.
yes, therefore I asked him to move the question.
Okay, question, move.
Before you vote, he is the town attorney that you've hired, could we get an opinion before you take a vote?
Question?
The question has been moved.
Is this a hearing? Is this not
Hold,
a hearing?
hold this, it's not,
A
it's not
hearing, you don't
public
take
hearing.
action during a
There's no more hearing, he
There's no
left.
more hearing, he
Okay,
left,
you have
Randy
to close
left.
the hearing.
The only thing I asked
No,
is that the attorney speak into the microphone. I came from home because I could not hear the voices and the discussion that was going on. Could we kind of use our outside voice a little bit, please?
Sorry.
No,
I
it's
don't have a
probably me.
microphone either, so I
Could
apologize.
you,
No, it's
could
probably
Mr.
me.
Brissette, could
Yeah,
you
yeah.
share your microphone with our attorney, please? Thank you.
okay. The question is that the question has been moved. You moved the question, Mike?
Yeah,
I say,
Second, okay, question removed. All those in favor of moving the question? 3 in favor. Opposed? 2. Go back to the main motion. The motion was to,
go in accordance with, main, title of 38, final removal of the town manager, we adopt that.
we adopt that. That was seconded by Don.
What does that mean?
We adopt the final resolution of removing the town manager from the state law.
That's what they guys are.
All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. He will be given all his benefits and everything he's got coming to him, now he's officially removed.
Make a motion, adjourn.
so move, second
Motion to adjourn.
Oh, no, don't worry.
You didn't even close the hearing.
This meeting is adjourned.
Sell more cars, still need the money.